Welcome to Week 1 of Foundations of Cloud Computing. In this launch week, we'll dive into the core AWS services you'll master. This initial chapter will provide a high-level overview of 3 fundamental AWS services that power almost everything on the platform, laying a crucial foundation for building scalable solutions in the cloud. Welcome to this foundational chapter. Our focus today is on mastering just 3 core AWS services, EC2, S3, and IAM, along with an introduction to VPC. By understanding these key components, you'll cover approximately 70% of what the AWS CLFC 02 certification exam tests, and more importantly, you'll grasp the essential AWS building blocks upon which most real-world cloud workloads are constructed. Let's begin by exploring compute and storage with EC2 and S3. EC2, or Elastic Compute Cloud, is where you run your code in the cloud. These are virtual servers that you can configure and control entirely. You choose the operating system, CPU, RAM, and storage that fit your needs, launch them in seconds, and only pay for what you use. Complementing compute, S3, or simple storage service, allows you to store anything at any scale. This is object storage, perfect for files, images, backups, and logs. S3 buckets can hold an unlimited number of objects, each up to 5 terabytes, and these objects are easily accessible via a unique URL or through the AWS CLI. S3 is renowned for its incredible durability, boasting 11 nines, 99.999999999% durability. Next, we'll examine how Identity and Access Management, or IAM, controls who does what within your AWS environment. The first best practice is to always create a dedicated user or role for daily work, never using your root account. Second, you attach a policy. These are JSON rules that explicitly allow or deny specific actions. Third, it's crucial to assign the principle of least privilege, meaning users or roles only get the exact permissions the job needs, nothing more. Finally, always rotate your credentials regularly, as access keys do expire, and enhance security by requiring multi-factor authentication, or MFA, to add an extra lock to your accounts. Now let's talk about networking with VPC, your own private, isolated slice of the AWS network. Within your VPC, you define subnets to divide your network into public and private zones, ensuring resources are isolated appropriately. An internet gateway acts as the crucial on-ramp that allows your public subnets to reach the internet. For granular control over network traffic, security groups provide stateful firewall rules directly attached to each individual resource, while route tables determine where traffic is allowed to flow. All of this is configured using CIDR blocks, where you define the specific IP ranges for your network, such as 10.0.0.0 out of 16. Let's summarize our discussion on these core AWS services. We've learned that EC2 gives you configurable virtual servers on demand, providing the compute power for your applications. S3 stores objects durably at virtually unlimited scale, handling all your storage needs. IAM enforces least privilege access using policies and roles, securing your cloud environment. And VPC isolates your resources in a private AWS network, creating a secure and structured foundation. Remember, these 3 services, EC2, S3, IAM, and the foundational VPC, appear on nearly every AWS workload, making their mastery essential for any cloud professional. Ready to go deeper and turn this knowledge into hands-on practice? Tomorrow, we'll explore exactly that. Everything covered in this series, including AWS core services, hands-on labs, and real exam-style practice, is available in the Foundations of Cloud Computing book. It's designed for you to work through at your own pace and is available now. Get your copy on Amazon and continue building your expertise.